Hey YouTube, what's up? Async 13 of a Rainbow Slide. Why does that not sound right? I feel like Rainbow Slide is not, doesn't, it is though. Okay, whatever. Yeah, just finished Async 12. Won't spoil any of that. But these settings are definitely a little more difficult, so... I said this in Async 12 and then didn't do it, but I really have to like take my time and look at my hints and like figure stuff out. Otherwise I'm going to lose a lot of time, so... I'm going to try to do this quickly, but also be really smart with my hints. And I will continue to say that and then not write down my hints. So let's get going. Starting with climbing this time, no candy. Decent start, which worries me that this seat's gonna be bad. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, we're back to green because I deleted my splits. You're welcome, chat. Did that for you. Huge. I love starting with garbage. It's a good sign. Good sign. Alright, what direction do I want to go this time? The beginning of the seed isn't, like, massive. There's not a billion things we can do, but there's, like, just enough that I can make it kind of confusing. Forest first sounds good. We only need 1 to get in there. Factory shops. Got the 1-8 chunky. Okay. I wonder if I want to stay here and collect more stuff. Sub 1 hour Andrew is the best. Is that gaslighting or is that just straight up? That feels more like straight up lying. If I can be oh so brave to say that. Hello? I would like to go very high. Alright, sucks to have to climb this, but we actually have climbing, so we can actually climb it, so... I guess I shouldn't complain too much. DK buys a potion in forest. Probably not worth going otherwise. Yeah, it's daytime too. We can make it night. But it's probably not worth it for this side. For the other side, it definitely is. For mills. Oh, but we can get... is it, actually? There's a couple ways we can do this. Peanuts? Big. We love peanuts. First insides. Much like everything else in this game, this song sounds really good in this font. I'm gonna say it. So Rainbow Slide is one of our candidates for Season 5 racing. Basically, the devs just make a bunch of candidates to try out a bunch of new stuff. To see what people like, what they don't like, and then they take all of that feedback back. And they'll make our 5th season preset for racing. So Rainbow Slide is the closest to 4.5. Or sorry, excuse me, to 4. So if you've watched me play Season 4, it'll make a little bit more sense. But the big thing is we have 2 checks in every colored banana collection now. We have a check on the half metal, which is 27, and a check on the full metal, 25, but that is always a rainbow coin. A couple other changes, like a helm is a bit different now. There's nothing down there, don't jump down, don't waste time. Yeah, but still, I mean, for if you're not super concerned about that, it's still Donkey Kong. But if you are interested and you are in the, let's grab that one. If you are in the Discord, you can check all the rules changes. I don't have Shockwave. Is he alright? Didn't look alright. The important thing is that these are just test settings, essentially. So if they don't feel good, that's okay. They're gonna tweak it all. And if it does feel good, the devs want to know what we like about it. I think that's the gist of it, the most important parts. And I know my chat just likes Donkey Kong, so it's just good to go back to the roots. Okay, I think I want to go to Mills first at daytime so that I can check Snide. It's probably worth going for Diddy's medal reward, because then we have at least a little bit of money to play with. Since 55 colored bananas will get us a rainbow coin. Just 5 coins to everybody. Sorry, sometimes I try to do good about explaining like why I do what I do and what happens, even if it's like super obvious to me, and then I forget halfway through the run. It's really bad in Ocarina, but at least Donkey Kong I have the excuse of like I'm racing. But like understand that I know I'm ass at it. And I am really sorry. I understand somewhat. Yeah, but it's opposite for some people. Some people watch DK and they're like, I get it. And some people watch Ocarina and they're like, what the fuck is this? Coconut's a mega path. Wow, who could have seen that coming? 1, 4, 7, 8 lanky, chunky, free Kongs. Okay, so we have lanky, chunky. Okay, we have no blueprints yet. First 3 are junk. Chunky Diddy. Alright, so finding guitar was really lucky. Oh, you thought it was like a speedrun category? That makes sense. No, it is a randomizer. No, I don't speedrun anymore. I get too angry. So it's just smarter that I don't. Unfortunately. He says getting back into Super Mario 64, but we don't have to talk about that. It's not important. Do I get Tiny's medal? We climb a little bit. I think it's worth it, yeah. Don't skip this. Junk item, big. DK found by Diddy in Forest, okay. And Coconut's path to free Kongs, so it can't be locked behind, it can't be locked behind grape. Yeah, no, I completely understand. But no, it is essentially just a new way for randos to play while we test some stuff to see what we like and what we don't. Alright. If DK is not up here, and that means he's on boss. Like 100%. Oh, no, it could be Winch. Never mind. Never mind, I'm lying to you all for fun. My bad. I hate that fucking... I don't know why that transition sucks balls. But holy moly. It does. Lying to his viewers? I would never. Really would appreciate if you wouldn't say such things. Okay, so he's Diddy Winch or boss. So at least, I mean, Diddy Winch is easy to check. So, in fact, let's go peek. If it's Diddy Winch, we just need charge. We have everything else for it, which is nice. It is, in fact, the boss. Okay. That could be boulder locked, barrel thrower locked. But alternatively, it could not be. So it's probably worth checking. Especially where Coconut seems to lock so much. I assume we get him fairly early. Grab, good. We actually need that, so not unhappy. Key 5, huge. Testing. And we have a Diddy phase, nice. 8 Diddy free Kongs. Cool, good start. Pretty solid start, I'll say. There's so few songs that don't work in the DK64 sound font. I think DK64 sound font's just fucking peak. That shit slaps. Like, unless the original song is bad, since, I don't know, Chad, if I had to pull one out of my ass, Resident Evil Basement. Just, if I had to pick one random one, it would probably be Resident Evil Basement. Sounds really bad in the DK64 sound font. Alright, I wouldn't be surprised if testing area gives us barrels, and this is a barrel boss. That would be my assumption. What have I forgotten? The coconut shooter is path to free Kongs. So, how... Is there a Diddy check here? I don't remember? Yes, there is. Wait, yeah, it's Rocket Barrel locked, you goober. Oh man, he's lucky he's cute. Holy shit, he's bad at Donkey Kong 64. So that's good. That means factory testing should just be Rocket Barrel. Which would be very nice for us. There he is. There's the boy. It's a nice easy check too. Like, doesn't require another move, I should say. Should clarify. Ooh, hey, it worked. Ah, that's okay. But okay. Alright. DK out of logic. Factory testing area has to be Rocket Barrel, right? There's no way it's not. So I keep DK here. We have a banana coin. It's possible we'll be able to buy whatever's at Cranky's. Might also be able to get a half. We can definitely get his half medal. It's just a matter of, is it worth it? Could grab that. Whoops. I'm just gonna miss 30 billion. Chat, what's crush mode? 15, 20, 25. We could go... I think I'm gonna go to Thornvine. Am I? Yeah, because I have a berry camera, so it's possible to grab. Springsteen Sprint, probably not necessary, but good to have. If you want to talk about good songs in DK64 font, I'm a big fan of that one. Right. Jetpack is 100% foolish. Whatever it is junk. We can ignore it. Big, 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 big. We also have grab, so we could do... No, do this. We could do, I don't know if it's worth it, though. We'll probably come back. We'll wait and see if we get a hint for it before we worry about it. Jetpack. I may have said rocket, but I meant jetpack. Rocket barrel boost is 100% necessary. For a couple of reasons. No, I don't want that. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I said jetpack. If not, I meant to say jetpack, and that's enough. Do I need this? No. We can count arcade as well. Arcade's fine. I don't mind arcade. I'm not, like, great at it, but... as long as there's no 75 meters, it's fine. And even then, 75 meters is... okay. It just sucks. It just sucks, and I hate it, and I hope I never have to do it again. But other than that, it's fine. Let's check over here. Yeah, kind of had a feeling this would be something. Punch, huge. I mean, obviously that's path to Chunky Face. Can't get the boulder yet. I don't think I want to go to caves. Kind of hoping this one's too expensive, truthfully. You'll grab a hint, though. Caves to Forest. 1-8 Chunky. Kinda got a feeling it's probably just Factory, right? Like it's just Factory box, locked by Punch. Makes the most sense to me. 44, huge. That's exactly... that is the number I wanted to see for caves, actually. If I could be oh so for real. That is what I wanted to see. Cat, the game's just... the game's just throwing, like, games that I kind of have been thinking about playing again. Just like the OSTs. It's tempted me. Force color is path to 5, yeah. Yeah. That was just key 5. Don't need to write that one down. Trying to get better about writing down my hints, but really don't need to write that one down. To a Snowboard Kids 2 stream? No, I only like to stream randos. And like stuff like that. I'll probably play it on my own. Or with Andrea. Show Andrea some of my favorite games is always fun. Oh. P4. Punch paying out dividends already. Hello? Mercy. Words Reader's on the way. We will be playing a lot more Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I want to do more Udam as well. Literally just taking a break to do the new season candidates. Ocarina will make its way back very soon. In a more frequent time. Barrel throwing's massive. That's another punch solve. Galleon Caverns. Yeah, don't like how easy this beginning is. Like, it's... We could be in a little bit of trouble. I won't lie to you, chat. I will not lie. Oops. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter about going... Yeah, we want the hint. So we will waste our time and go low. I only upload high-quality video game randos. Not what I've said, but if you think so, I agree. Force Mills is path to 3. There's a good chance that's just, grab locked, and I should go back and do that. It's not punch locked, which is good. So it's not Spider Boss. Actually, yeah, so long as it's not specifically lanky locked, we should be fine to do that. But it's just key 3, so I'm not super worried about it. Key 3 does not unlock anything. I'm sure we'll be back in Forest eventually. I don't remember checking Winch, so it could be Winch. It's just this. This is Great Bay Temple, yeah. Imagine someone wasn't, like, really paying attention. They look over expecting Great Bay Temple, and they see Donkey Kong, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is Great Bay Temple. Guy has no idea what game he's playing. Okay. Thank God, I need a little bit of healing. Can't grab it, we'll check it. That's a potion. So lighthouse. It's a potion. Is Sky Temple Way of the Hero? I don't know, I haven't gotten a lot of hints yet, truth be told. But if it is, you will be the first to know. I guess I stay there for longer. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Lanky. Okay, does that change? Yes, that changes my mind. Let's stay here for another second. I think you can set how long it stays for. I have it on to just the default. I know Ship of Harkinian does. Has it on for however long you want. We can get Lanky's medal reward as well. Alright, Punch again. I would just want to throw this out there. Punch once again coming in clutch with our saving of Lanky. So Coconut Shooter thus far has literally just been Punch's Mega Path, you know? Punch just kind of be going bonkers. So getting DK out of logic with no Rocket Barrel has been huge. the fairy didn't quite load in yet. And I was like, what the fuck? A 6th Kong? Whoa! Grab this hint. Feathers on the path to key 1. Okay. Feathers path to key 1. As is coconut and factory shops. Uh-oh. Pretty good. This was Galleon, right? Yeah, let's check it out. For here? Who would be the 6th? I think people would be happy to see Trixie Kong back. Especially now that Tiny's, like, full grown. Like, Trixie can have, like, the ponytail throwback. Since that was originally her move. Ammo Belt 2, that's it. That was the huge thing that I thought it was gonna be. I love being right. Lie. Main caves, path 1 and 8. Alright, so we're not going to World 2 until we have 44 bananas. This is a lot of things that are path to 1. Check of Legends being on the table is not off the table. Castle minecart. Which we will be able to do as soon as we have access to castle. So that's not too bad. Growing up Tiny Kong, aka Kong. Does Tiny still have the ability to shrink? I know she's only in, like, party games. But, like, does she ever use that ability? Average Kong. We can't do this, right? Oh, another thing. Yeah, this is a small world. Factory storage. Galleon Fairy and Punch Chest. Yeah, that was a key. Does that make sense? Ooh, la loo. It was Nintendo who requested she be aged up. Crystal Caves. Oops. Get fruit melon. Yes! Huge! Do I bother with DK's medal reward? Not with that. Yeah, no. What am I thinking? Can't really do much in production. We'll be able to turn it on, but I'm wondering how much I care about that. I think not a lot. Nope, don't collect those. Stop that. All you're doing is slowing it down. In Japan, they're not related, really. I mean, I guess DK6 Donkey Kong has never been like one for lore. And also, I mean, it also makes sense because like Tiny Kong is an ape, and Trixie Kong is a monkey. But I always just assumed that was because like, you know, maybe that proves that like all Kongs are Kongs. Maybe her mom was an ape, her father a monkey. I didn't know. I wasn't gonna judge. The Kong family is a North American thing. Weird. Actually, even then, it's not that much. It's just, Chunky and Tiny are cousins, and then Trixie is Tiny's sister, and Kitty is Chunky's brother. So, like, the four of them are all cousins. Everything else is just, like, DK's family. I thought I maybe... No! Not huge. How's DK related? He's not. He's dating Trixie. Him and DK are not related. They are only friends. Depending on who you ask, I guess. But as far as I'm aware, they're only friends. Mama's foolish. See, we're getting a lot more foolish hints because I'm pretty sure Snide doesn't have anything. That's my assumption. Andrew's mad chat. I don't know what happened, but I'm afraid. Can you guys stay online, please? Mini monkey? Could that be my factory shops to 1-8? Tiny. I want to eat Chunky. Maybe. I'm just kidding, chat. I could handle her. Can you, though? No. No, I'm just but a sickly man. A likely story. Adrian and I love each other, chat. It's okay. It's okay. I can make those jokes. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm allowed to. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Alright, what do I want to do here? I don't even think the water bottle broke. I think it just made a loud noise. Alright. I don't believe Minnie is going to be my factory shops hint. I believe it's going to be whatever's on Candy. I don't know yet. This is... I don't think it is, but like at the same time, I'm right here. So it might be. If I didn't have grab, I probably would have left this, but with grab, I think it's worth checking. Amber. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh no. Oh no. I could feel the tick starting already. Ronald, what are you so afraid of? Vocal stims unlocked. Yeah, I'm really bad with vocal stims. Fuck! I was locked in chat, not anymore. 8 hours seed incoming. It's a lot, everybody. Do I check? It could be like a splat. I mean, I guess we don't know much about... Oh god, Coconut Sugar could be 7-1, but that could also just be punch. Jeep's Force Lobby was, in fact, not the punch crate. Oh, I need Hamburger. Good sign, good start. I think I'm just gonna do Crusher Room. And then we can see what else we got in the world. We got a key here. Could be good, could be homing. I already have homing, can't be homing, huge. I also think I already found like useless stuff. Shockwave's massive. That's so big. What the hell? We're back to gaming. Yeah, Shockwave is all dirt patches. It's like this one over here. We have one in Lighthouse as well. I don't know if I want to rush back for it though. I guess the thing is we don't know how important they are. Grape, that's pretty good. Still leave though. Huge. Garbage. We have barrel throwing too, which is a fair amount of things. Just somehow we haven't been punished yet for all the nonsense we've been doing. It's supposed to be you cannot hurt him, but it, there was no line. It sounded like a say inappropriate things. Alright, where do I want to go? Close. Japes. Orange throwing. Could that be? Galleon Dirt. Okay, Galleon Dirt's way of the Galleon Dirts. Go do that. I didn't see how much Japes was. It looked like 20-something. I'll say 21. That feels too low, but we'll worry about that later. We can check. What's it called? I'll keep it at 21 because I'm technically racing. I don't want chat to help. That would be cheating. So in my heart of hearts, I'm gonna believe it's 21. Anyway, I appreciate you, the apology. I already had Lanky's. Whoops. What was I doing? Dirt. Yay, dirt. Featherbow is path to 1, but a bunch of other stuff is path to 1. So I'm a little concerned. I mean, I guess it could be like a slam check, and it could be like dartboard. That's possible. PTT is... I see. Okay. I kind of already had a feeling that Tiny finds candy. That, like, almost solidifies it. PTT and Mini. I am going to try... Not Japes. I need to go here. I think I need more hints, is like... So I probably should have stayed in Galleon and done the Sphere Zero stuff there, just in case. Just to, like, at minimum, get a couple more hints. Wasn't thinking. Nothing. Huge. The frame save. Don't grab that, we don't want it. Blueprints. Grab it if we remember. No big deal if we don't. Castle, cool. This is where I want to be. From Al is a chunky. That is not... That is not, form of thought. It's okay. Punch, because Punch has led to so much so far. Oh, I probably throw it down the other way. Just barely able to sneak in. Love that for me. We know that DK minecart is important, so... Probably not beeline it for that, but... If we start low enough, it might be worth it. Yep, that is the opposite of that. See? Here. Anything else for Castle Underground? No, just the minecart. Has coconut? No, not yet. We need to find key 7 and... Oh, no, Lanky Phase is barrel throwing. So coconut could be almost done. 1 and 7's a little confusing. Not confusing, but like... you know? Okay, do these two. It's out of logic, but when does that ever stop me? No! Was there making sense? Exactly. Instrument upgrade 2, massive. That detour was a huge waste of my time and resources, so probably should be following logic a little bit. Might make sense, but you could make dollar bills. So true. Andrea loves capitalism. No. I think we just one potion. So, Rocket Barrel's a little confusing, because it's path to 8 Diddy and free Kongs. All of those are satisfied, but like there's no guarantee that there's not just a random triangle or vines somewhere. But the Japes of Forest Lobbies is path to 8, Factory Shops is path to 8, so I might be okay. Maybe. Stop grabbing those. We don't want those. Galleon color is 1-8. Did I get anything in Galleon colored? I didn't write it down. But that doesn't mean I didn't and just forgot when I said I was going to take good notes. And then lied. Gives the home was foolish. We at least get Lanky's half metal here. I think I do Lanky Underground and then DK Underground. Okay, then I think. Lanky's isn't in logic, but again, whatever stop me. If it's fast enough, I'll do it. That guy at all. I charged. Okay. Want to do tinies, but it's slam locked. I'm wondering if after this I go back to Galleon to get colored bananas. Trying to figure out what this 1 to 8 hint is. Because holy moly, it's getting a little confusing. We also have, like, just treasure room. Which I feel like is always worth the detour. Usually. I don't know why I read that. I knew it was important. Play the Horde. market level is insane. It's scary because creepy castle. Out of all the things that scared me in Donkey Kong 64, this actually wasn't one of them. I remember this being way more frustrating than scary. Bongos. Bongos. At least get back to factory. Factory lobby, I should say. Makes sense to me. Let's finish up factory. Oh, sorry, castle. There's not much left to do. It's really just candy and then hitting all the warps. Do I do anything in I can't do anything in underground, so nope. I can get Diddy's metal. I don't know if I care enough though. Without knowing if I have to or not. Just mashing buttons over here. I'll do a coconut page, yeah. Yeah, that's not... Oh, I don't have candy. Wait. So, castle shops, we have something from Link. Yeah. I literally almost walked back in there to buy something with someone else. What? Back to factory. Wasn't this? That's surprising. Okay. I'm gonna check out Japes, I think. So I said I wanted caves to be a really high number, so I didn't have to go there. I kind of want to go to caves now, so it was in fact 27. But I had enough, so it was fine. I don't know anything about shapes. No, but I can get all my hints, which is nice. Oh, no, I can't. I need pineapple. So unless that one specifically is the boss. Probably could get key 3 at any point, too. As long as it's not, Diddy Winch, which I don't think it is. I think I kind of just want to try getting a bunch of bananas to get 2 caves. Since Candy's got 2 of my... 2 potions. One of which I'm pretty sure is going to be important. Let's just do this. that. I just want to make sure I'm checking all of those just in case they're important. Not check, but at least we get a hint door. Surely the hint will be good though. Mills is 378. Thank you, Chunky. What did I find in Mills? I found something, right? I didn't write it down. If I did, massive. I found something in Mills, though. Grab. Yeah, that makes sense. 8. I mean, that led to a shockwave, which has so far been big. I get the feeling that Mills is just DK levers. So we can kind of go back and grab that whenever. Lucky. Just wanted the money. Nothing. I think we had any number other than 2. Actually, yeah, anything but 1. And I wouldn't have skipped those. I wouldn't have done this. Did I just turn it with Snide here? I wonder. Just in case, I think we wait. So we have 5, so we can do this. anywhere with this? Probably. Forgot to grab that, so yeah, we want to go back up anyway. That's fine too. We can probably, once we're done with Japes, just turn on all our blueprints and go caves. I think that's the play. Because I think candy's fairly important. One. I get something in testing? Yeah. Right? Maybe not. It might be dartboard actually. Yeah, we got something. We got a red potion. Rock barrel boost. Which is path to way more, so it can't be that. So it's gotta be number game or yeah. Number game or oh, he's gonna form his first thought. Holy dartboard. Let's actually write that down before I forget. Testing's path to 1. Plenty of money now. I think I just want to check back here. I don't have. This one's nothing? Really? So strange to decide what is and isn't. Back to... Where was I going? I literally just said it. The factory, right? Shit, where did I want to go? No, testing is nothing. Galleon? For color bananas? Yeah, I think so. I think. Creme Isle is path to 8 and chunky. I probably want to check Snide's area. I wouldn't be surprised if we just had Hunky Chunky or Grilligon there. Grilligon makes more sense. Okay, who does not have a Diddy? And Tiny. So we can go over here now, so both of them should be fairly easy. It's 2. Hello, Peaches. As well. Inside's his path to Diddy. Yeah, that was just Peanuts, right? So Peanuts doesn't path to anything else. Okay. We'll probably end in treasure chest. We don't have Candy, but we'll double check if she has anything. That doesn't look like it. Nope, I don't think so. Alright, unless I've already gotten something and just forgot. Double check, actually. Galleon. Galleon dirt. No, it doesn't look like a battle arena. No, okay. So it's Tiny or the boss. Check for here first. Nice miss. You know what? I have so much money. Why wouldn't I? Oh, my original plan was to go back to caves. That's what it was, but I'll grab these just in case. Does it make the most sense that it's the boss and not Tiny's? Can I get Tiny's medal reward without Featherbow? No sacks. No. Huge. Force create owl tree. Okay. Good hint. Trying to type and that at the same time. Forest Auk crates equals E. Nailed it. Okay, I'll just have to go towards Snide, I think, to finish with Tiny. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a boss. I'll have to check, Cavern to see if, that's the boss door, because then maybe I'm looking for vines. Wow. Really shit treasure chest. What the hell? We can definitely go to caves whenever we want, though. I think I want to try to get Tiny's medal reward first and decide if I need to wait until I get... Nice. Nice. It is up there. Okay, so it's either Tiny's or we have to wait. And I'm guessing we're going to have to wait because Featherbow's only path to 1. Alright, let's turn in. Hopefully all of these are just bananas. That's really quick. I think I just turn in with Tiny and Lanky. I can save everything else for later. A potion? I'm assuming it's not a useful potion, though. Otherwise, we probably would have gotten a hint for it. In before trombone. Charger. Charge could be... Oh, more? Might as well grab them. They're in here. And that's all of our snide checks, so everything else should be bananas. There's Strong Kong. Okay, never mind. That was necessary for a shockwave. Cool. Alright, let's go caves. It's bananas and shockwave. S-H-O-C-K-W wave. I forgot the E and... the joke was there, but I fumbled. So there's actually a couple possibilities. Candy, we don't know for certain where she is. We have no access to Helm yet either, which kind of sucks. Could check where that is. See where that fits. Sure. But never. Have I checked the candy aisle at the grocery store? Andrew forgot I was diabetic again. We should be able to do basically everything here. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this splat. Unless we need monkey port, which would be super unfortunate. There's also a possibility that our Japes to Forest lobby that's 1-8. No, it can't be Aztec. Never mind. So it can't be that. Am I looking for trombone then? Should I have gone to Forest first, get the Owl Crate? Maybe. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be what I should have done. Huge, dude. He's so good. Yeah, I think I do that real quick, just in case it's like trombone or monkey port or anything like that. This is the second one, yeah. This is the second seed today. Huge respawn over here as well. More worth to go over here. Do I just go check mills too? I'm thinking about it. Or back. Yeah. I think that's the play. I think so. I think so. Cave's main is path to 1 and 8. I wonder if that's candy and I left too quickly. That's just a key. Cool. Factory Shops is path to 8. Okay, so something Factory Shops is path to 8, and something is 1 chunky 8. So I have an addendum. I believe 1-8 chunky is mini monkey, and the other thing will be what I'm looking for. Where am I going? We'll check night stuff first. We can do everything now, so I'm not worried about that. It's not that. Okay. collapse path to 8. So that might just be vines. Okay, so it does look like it is, DK stuff. Oops. Yep. Oh, the one time I didn't come in here and check it, huh? Classic. Two. Alright, that's key 3. Key 1, I just need slam, which I haven't gotten a hint for yet. No slam hint yet. Is there something else in the forest? Yeah, it was grab. Right, okay. That's not... That's 378 lanky. So there's a grab check that's path to lanky phase. What could that be? It's not impossible to be cake crushing, actually. I don't have... Never mind, I don't have... Then a triangle, so it actually can't be. But these are checks, so I still kind of want to... grab them because they're nice and quick. I should have grabbed those. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, it's still not impossible, but, there's other options. Oh, it could be vines, it could be monkey port, actually, or whatever we need to get into where we're going. Saxophone or monkey ports. Saxophone. I mean, that's probably our... What is it? Where am I? Crema Isle? Makes the most sense. Japes to Forest Lobby. I haven't solved that yet. I still haven't found... Let's check what this is. Factory with Lanky, okay. Did I switch all of my grab checks, maybe? Try to find saxophone. I think that's the only thing left for Japes to Forest. Because everything else is, Featherwheel locked? What else is grab locked? What else is grab found me? So far it's just keys, right? So I don't have to worry too much about that. I think. A saxophone is path to Religon for main caves here. I suppose we stay here for, at minimum, hints. And, oops. Very... Yeah, let's see. So for Japes to Forest Lobby, we have Japes, which I guess could just be... Oh, Super Simian, okay. I think I already checked the boulder. I don't remember that being anything. Never seen purple grapes? That's normal. Can't do this because I don't have Religon. What was my mains? My main hint, Caves main, was 1 and 8. That could be a slam. That makes sense. In fact, Factory DK Crusher, yeah, that was Shockwave. Factory Lanky piano game. So yeah, I need... Factory piano. So I need... I need to find trombone very quickly. That seems to be the answer to the seed. I check saxophone checks while I can. That's 8 and chunky, so it's not immediate. It's good, but it's not immediately important. Once we have the ability to go up, we can check where exactly it is. Where's Candy? Where's Candy? She's holding 2 of my potions hostage, which could be... Oh, actually, we haven't used, bongos yet. So that would make sense if Candy was behind those. Foolish. Yeah. Thanks. What other grab checks are there? Oh, well, it got us bongos. So yeah, no, that still makes sense. That could be a bongos check here. Ooh. Ooh. Could this just be what I was looking for? It is, okay. But that doesn't immediately help me with finding candy. Do I check my trombone checks now? Forgot what I was doing. I wonder if I can't find Candy right now. If she's later. I think I just go check Jape's lobby. If, like, this is nothing. Yeah, let's go check Jape's. I think that's the play. It's not this. Okay, oh, I never checked Galleon. Never checked Galleon lobby. I might have been able to do this a while ago. Whoops. This is why Mini Monkey and Featherbow were important. Whoops. It's like 1-to-1. Both of those hints. Whoops, whoops, whoops. But we did find Trombone. Kind of by accident. Yeah, whoopsies. Vines. Okay. So Vines is important. I don't think that saves Candy, though. Yes, it does. Galleon-colored bananas. We gotta go fight the boss. Just go after do all this, because I have to check back here. Do I? Actually, do I waste my time with this? No. No, we're so close to go mode. Don't drop it now. And then hopefully whatever this is will point us in the direction of Candy. Who I believe is our 1 and 8, maybe, possibly. But we're looking for another slam. I think that's the big thing right now. Oops. I think another slam would bail us out a lot. Wouldn't quite put us in go mode, but would bail us out a lot. With any luck, the saxophone is bait. And it's not actually our 8 and chunky, and it's just on the top. Blast should be on piano game. So yeah, I think a slam solves everything except triangle is on Candy in Factory. I think that's the one thing that doesn't get solved. This looks like my other slam. So we just have to search for Candy, I guess, in caves. Oh, if we get, Blast. It might be the Blast course. That actually makes the most sense. If not, I mean, we can still do a fair bit. I don't know where Hunky Chunky is. Oh. Ooh, Hunky Chunky. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, let's head back to factory. Let's look at us Blast, and I would assume key 1. Aztec could be good for just collecting hints if we don't find Hunky Chunky. But I mean, we got 2 shops with candy. It's possible Hunky Chunky is just free somewhere in Aztec as well. There's a couple possibilities. It's 50-50. Oh, no, Featherboa's path to key 1. It has to be this. So I don't think Featherboa has done anything else for us. There it is. Then go do T game. There's vines. Yeah, that was the Gypsy Forest lobby, so it's also path to Chunky. Where am I? So if it's path to Chunky, so Vines is path to Chunky somehow. It could have been like a splat in Galleon. I forget if I got him or not. Actually, the most ideal thing Is this isn't Blast? This is something else. No, I didn't think so. Okay, back to caves. Yeah, we're basically not allowed to leave here until we find candy. I think that's the rule. That's not good. Bad start. Is there any way to figure out where Candy is? She's not in the places that I checked. Do I check saxophone stuff? Do I stop being in denial and assume it is actually this? And when we find Candy, we find Triangle and Gone, and then figure out where find stuff is later. There's Candy, huge. Okay. Go back to factory. So this should give us... Okay, yeah, that's good. That means saxophone is path to 8 and Chunky. This is just path to Chunky. Sorry, to 8. Which means we're still missing something though. I guess that's the issue. So this is triangle. That's good. Do I just beeline it to... Where am I going? Beeline it to... Oh, he's gonna form a thought. Ooh, it's gonna be so good when he forms it. Castle, and try to buy some candy there. To go to Aztec and... So saxophone leads to Chunky phase somehow. We should gotta figure that out. I can go get a micro hint and then hope we just run into something good. Let's go to Castle. This real quick. Try to figure out some negative info of what we haven't solved yet. Have we solved Mini to 8 and Chunky? I don't think so. No, because... Okay, Mini. It's Mini somehow. But I don't know how yet. That's good. That's a good start. Could be Aztec. To go all the way to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I'm waiting for Josh to send her over, but there's Gone, huge. Okay. So Hunky Chunky is behind Mini, right? That makes sense. And there's only like 13 billion Mini checks, so that should be easy. Saxophone and Mini could be Anthill. Yeah, I think I just start going through. Could be just return the fairies. it could be smartest just to go to Aztec. I think I check Forest and then I check Aztec. Because there's not that many. No, it can't be Tiny Temple. Llama Temple's foolish. So that just leads 5 door, which is also foolish. So no, it's not Aztec. But Aztec has all my hints, so that's a tricky one. Can it be... It can't be Spider Boss. Because Feather... Feather for negative information is so good. I will say that. Knowing that all my Feather checks are foolish knocks out a lot of mini checks. Bean? It... No reason it couldn't be Bean. I don't believe I checked that this seed. So it could be Bean. But just in case not, Galleon. It could be the ship. That's it, because we already checked Type Chest. Caves, we checked them both, looking for candy. Japes is locked by pineapple, so hopefully not. Castle, could be Race? No, Slam is not path to Chunky, so it can't be. Factory, no. Because I believe we already did Car Race, and I was disappointed. Okay, so there's not that many checks. And now we can turn in Banana Fairies as well. So we'll get there. I didn't check Bean. No, Minnie got Caves. No, what was it? Japes to Forest Lobby, which was Vines? Do I check Vine checks? What the fuck do Vine checks? There's not that many. Okay. Is Blast path to DK? I think path to Chunky Phase. There's nothing saying it's not. Could be Blast Course and Japes? Yeah, because Japes to Forest Lobbies is path to 1-8 Chunky. Could it be in Helm? It could be in Helm. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me check this, and then I check Helm. We have all our instruments, so, like, we could possibly just find it in Helm. The bunch is path to 8 and not Chunky. But that doesn't immediately rule it out. Alright, again, we're at a bit of a tricky one, but I think we have to peek. It could be the Gone Barrel. There's a couple things it could be. But I believe Mini to Vines makes sense. Yeah, I think I check Helm. I personally would not have given that to me, but I will thank the game. So we check everyone but Diddy's, but Diddy's should not be the answer. since that's behind triangle. Oh, that's right. We can also just do all of this. What kind of placement is this? What the hell? Extra insurance. Okay, we knew it was going to be this. Vines checks, vines checks. Is it... Oh, is it possible? Yes, that it is Aztec, and we spawn before... We spawn in the Oasis area, not Totem area. Because that requires vines and saxophone to get into. So it could be something lightly locked behind that. And it will allow us to check hints as well. So I think that's the best location in that way. But we can finish Helm, so not super worried about it. We'll check DKs too, but I don't think that's gonna be the answer. I think Aztec. I think Aztec is the play. Just in case the fairies are junk. Check DKs just in case, that very odd chance. Nope. Didn't think so. Okay, we have a plan.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Since it's your time with the brain cell, I think I may have solved this, so you can have it for a little bit, yeah. Fine. It took me a minute to get here, but I think I solved it. I don't know though. I need to actually find Honky Chunky. So where did I want to go? Aztec. Aztec makes the most sense right now. Looking for vines checks, which if we spawn by the llama, not llama temple, but the llama, it will be saxophone and vine locked. So that's what we're hoping for. No. This is not what I wanted, as a matter of fact. Okay, search hints. Just hope that it's in a shop. Galleon Caverns is path to Chunky Phase. Please don't tell me that I actually genuinely missed that Kasplat Galleon. Please don't tell me that I just walked right by him. Because if not, if I did do that, that means we need Pineapple. I don't know where Pineapple is. So I'm really hoping that's not the case. I'm really hoping that I'm just a goober and missed this Kasplat. Because this is what I was originally thinking. And then I just went to fight the boss and called it a day. Oh my god, I'm... not talking anymore. Alright, we're going. I swore I checked him. I'm gonna blame the Devil Seed. That's okay. Much better time than the other two. Yeah, I think that screw-up and, believing Trombone was the path and not Ponytail Twirl for, what's it called? The Japes Forest. We're, like, going non-verbal. There's too many people at this function. Is it possible we sub 2? I think so. Our first sub 2 with these settings. Oops. Just wait. Just be patient, just wait. Yeah, I must have skipped the Kasplat thinking that I was, like, go mode, that everything was just behind that slam. But I should have seen that slam was not path to Chunky Phase. Should have just known that. So Vines was still unsolved. Well, it makes sense. Hard to be upset with this one. Yeah, I think the suit was fine. There was really nothing that was, like, bad. There was nothing that was, like, a real struggle. It definitely helps if you know how to skip the Rocket Barrel check in Forest. Or, like, the need for Rocket Barrel. That definitely made my life a lot easier. So, like, we were what, family percent, like, 15 minutes in? A lot better than the other ones we've had. Using Featherbow for negative info was really, really cool, until I realized that it was not a mini-check. But that did lead me back to Vines, at the very least. But I should have gotten Hunky Chunky when I was getting the second slam, and then I would have been a little more confident in my go mode. I guess finding Candy was kind of lucky. But there was a saxophone that hadn't been used yet, so that makes sense. Yeah, Andrew? Sorry. Back for the fans. 155. Can you still hint for Candy? Yeah, I knew she was in caves. I just didn't know where in caves she was, so I had to use the saxophone hint from Creme Isle. But I wasn't sure if there was something else in Creme that would have helped. Alright, I'm assuming not a lot of people have played this. What was it, 7 when we checked earlier? Yeah, Async. Nope, that's 12. I'm looking for Async 13. 4. Did I download the right seed? What the hell? DNF go mode at 203. Oh, people were looking for Slam. Weren't both Slams hinted? Caves Main and Galleon Banana? Yeah, both Slams were hinted. Is Chunky the fastest ending? No, DK's not too bad. Once the scene changes. Honestly, I think Diddy and Tiny are the only ones that I suck with, that I'm always a little slow on. Chunky, Lanky, and DK. Lanky especially, because they have so much time to get into a position to hit one. But yeah, with Cave's Main being a hint and Gallant Color Banana being our second slam, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was embarrassing that I missed Hunky Chunky, but thankfully that hint bailed me out, which I kind of assumed it was going to. I should have just checked that Kasplat, but I had already thought that Fines was dead. I think I like half convinced myself. No, I didn't. I'm lying. What the hell? It was a misplay. I feel like that was the big one. That and not following my PTT and Mini to Japes of Forest Lobby. For some reason, I'd convinced myself that Galleon was triple slam locked, but I think that was a last seed issue, because last seed it was triple locked. So that was a bit of a fumble on my end. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, I see what you're asking, Firewave. I thought you were asking something else. Like it was the easiest to time with actually stopping. Yeah, Chunky's the fastest. I think you can. So legally, you can stop on the last input. So like the second Diddy hits. Oh, I guess that wouldn't be last input. So yeah, it's Chunky. It is Chunky. Looks like the Feather has to travel, DK has to travel, Diddy's Banana, not Bananas, goodness, Peanuts have to travel, but Chunky is, like, pretty quick. Cool. Alright, well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We're going to at least do Async 14 tomorrow again. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 15, because we got more plans this week than just Donkey Kong. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see what they do going forward. But yeah, I'm still really looking forward to see what LaRock's doing with file manipulation. I still think that's like the most exciting one. This combined with Rainbow Slide I think will be good too. I'm hoping for a hidden 4th preseason. They have said multiple times there is no hidden 4th preseason. I don't know why everyone is convinced there's a hidden 4th preseason. I don't... They are going to do a rehash of Get Vile Manipulation and Barrier Skip combined with Rainbow Slide. That's it. There's no, like, 4th completely different, like, lol, guess what, we had this in the chamber. But we'll keep working on it. So YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Gonna get out of here. Yeah, more DK tomorrow, and then Kingdom Hearts, and then Mario. Wow, fun. Alright, bye YouTube.